Welcome, my friends. Today we have a huge video that you have to watch if you're going to be an awesome controller console player. Big things with the update, and we're going to get into builder sensitivity, custom edit buttons which you can work on, builder controls which you can change from your combat controls, and separate edit controls. We have sensitivities regarding all sorts of things, so stick around for the whole video. I'll get into it. We'll chug life together, and let's dominate right now. Thanks for watching. I'm Halo Okraheads. Let's do it. Okay, so the huge big things, guys, a couple big things that we have to talk over. Let's first go into the settings. Now, controller sensitivity. You know, we can always change this here. I'm on 8s. I'm playing on 8, but the big difference is the controller building sensitivity. So if you leave it at 1, it's just the same. It's the same as an 8, right? It's the same as moving right here, 8, 8, all the good stuff. It's all the same, blah, 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 whatever you do. Let's start at 1.5. Now, this is moving around like that, pretty smooth. Now, when I get in builder mode, oh my goodness, boys. Wow. Now, one problem I can see with this, guys, say you're building, right? You're building fast, and you're like, okay, building super fast. Look how fast it is. Way much faster. When you come back to shooting, it throws you off where your aim actually becomes worse because you're used to the building fast. You know what I'm saying? The two different speeds, like in the middle of a fight, it might throw you off, right? That is one danger I could see with this sort of situation, going too fast. Now, my suggestion is if you are going to do builder sensitivity, start small. Start at 1. I mean, go up just by increments, right? Don't go all the way to 2, boys. I mean, this 2, yeah, don't go all the way to 2 because why? Now, it's way faster. Look, I mean, the speed is way faster. You can already tell. I mean, heck, you can, look at how far you can go. You can, woo! Now, the other big thing here, we have controller bindings. Now, before, if you did a custom binding, which I made a whole video on this, the new custom bindings. Now, my new custom bindings, which I'm going to be, I'm not implementing the second because I'm getting a Elite controller, so I don't want to mess up myself. But what you would do is have X, you would have X for your instant edit, and then the down D-pad as I picked for traps and for picking up weapons. Now with an Xbox controller, I mean Elite controller or Scuff, it'll make it really easy. You won't have to change X. You can use the paddles for that, or for a jump or things like that. The next update that is huge that you have to change right now, or you're going to be left behind in the dust, because I will roll over you myself, is the Builder Pro build immediately. Now when switching to a different building piece, use Builder Pro. It will try to build immediately. So currently you're building up a ramp, and then you switch, and then it builds automatically. Before, you had to actually select the floor and then click it again, or if you're on turbo building, you wouldn't have to click it again, but you would have to place it down. Now let me show you. Let me turn this off here, and I'll show you exactly what I mean. That was with it on. Now this is with it off. So I'm building up, and you have to click it. It just doesn't place it automatically. It makes you select it, and you might be thinking it's not a big deal, but trust me, when you're trying to build one of these, a floor, wall, ramp, you don't want to have to be able to select it. You want it to run smoothly so you can build that. Otherwise, it can be very difficult. That's one console problem. That's one of the problems I had, and I know other people as well, is you could not build those floor, wall, ramps. So you have to turn that on. Now, one disadvantage, and I have not been able to figure this out, and maybe you can, is rotating. So say you're wanting to build down. I want to go down right here, but I have to build one up, and then I can rotate it, right? I have not been able to figure out how to rotate it before selecting, before instantly building it, right? Because when you're building like this, it's going to instantly build. See, that's an instant build. There's nothing I can do about that. So to reposition that, I have to have it then selected and then rotate. Maybe I just haven't figured it out yet, but or maybe I'm a scrub, but that's one downfall of it. Now, of course, when you already have it ramped up, it won't matter. But going platform, look at this. I'm going to try to build down. I can't. I couldn't. I tried to edit as immediately as I could. I couldn't do it. So one downfall that you have to keep in mind, but honestly, it's not the biggest deal. How often do you actually build down quickly? Not as much as you needing an instant build, okay? To have a great gaming experience. First off, with the new settings, controller edit hold time, we can have that to whatever you want. If you want it lower, you can. I suggest going lower, but with an instant edit, it won't matter. So yeah, if you have the instant edit activated, not a big deal. We'll drop it lower, but that's the breakdown. Just to repeat, you need to get your controller sensitivity up a bit. Go slowly in increments. Go up higher. You don't have to go to 2, but definitely go up a little bit. You need to go into your combat controls, your custom edits, and figure out what do you want to use. I made a whole video on what to do as far as custom bindings. You can custom edit controls as well, so you can have instant edit. You can play around with that. I haven't played around with it. I'm going to make a video when I do, but you need to know about this. This is huge. This is massive, and you're really going to be able to compete with the PC players much faster going forward. Well, my friends, we are out of here. Tally-ho. Thanks for watching, and have fun building. Halo out.